Hey guys, how you all doing? It's Zaid here, and Valve has finally released the 7.36b patch. I mean, Valve is really doing a good job in terms of releasing the patches. So let's dive into it and quickly see what are the things that you need to know in 7.36b. So I don't want to go over this vision sharing and forced movement. I'll create a separate video on at least I'll try to create a separate video to explain this vision sharing. That is exclusive for Mars and Night Stalker, by the way. So in terms of nerf, armlet doesn't give you slow resistance, so that's a small nerf, I guess. I mean, it goes back to the OG armlet. This is something that they recently added, so they just removed that. Blade mail got 200 gold increase, which is a big nerf. Bloodstone tank got, they nerfed it literally. Off lane and mid lane literally going this item, so they kind of nerfed it. I still will say it's playable. I mean, like 50 health regen, 50 mana, still it's not a big nerf, but nerf is a nerf. Crimson Guard 70 plus 2.5% of casters max health. So previously it was strength, now it's max health. So unless you're playing Pudge or Centaur or something, I don't think it will matter much, but still this item didn't got any buff, so it's decent, I guess. Eternal Shroud for the nth time getting nerfed again. I mean, strength bonus has been decreased to 4 and eternal endurance stack duration has decreased from 6 to 5. Still, it's a very good item, guys. Like if you had Vent Shroud in any of your heroes, I think you can still go. But they have slightly made the game balanced. Mostly these patches are all balanced patches, guys. Like nerf, they'll hardly do for 2 to 3 items or some heroes. Max to max, they will balance it. So Shroud was overpowered, now it's balanced, so it's not nerfed actually. And Dominate now provides experience bounty of Dominator creep. I think this was there in the OG Helm of the Dominator as well, and they brought it back. Still, like some value that is being added to Beastmaster and Lycan and all these zoom meta type heroes. Holy Locket receipt cost decrease from 900 to 800, which is nice, but still, will you go Holy Locket? I don't know, guys. I'm not a support player and I've not seen much Holy Locket in my pubs, so I don't know. Maybe for Undying, Witch Doctor, it's good. And Dazzle as well. Only for duration is decreased from 5 to 4 and now slows the target by 10% for its duration. 10% is significantly good, but this 5 to 4 seconds will hurt a lot, because let's say, support has Glimmer Cape, 4 staff, and you have only 4 seconds to debuff all that, like first, let's say for 2 seconds the guy uses Glimmer Cape and next 2 seconds he's using 4 staff or something, like there is a high chance for support to escape even if you have Nullifer. So I think they're making support's life much better, I guess, with this nerf, but still the slow is there, but I don't think it will matter. This is the most important part. Health bonus decreased, Octarine Core Bloodstone same. Magic weakness can now be cast without interrupting channels. So probably it's good for Warlock maybe, I don't know. Cyclone movement speed decreased, nice, because everyone was going Wind Waker. Arcane Ring mana core restored reduced from 75 to 65, okay, no one cares. I mean, still you will go for this item if you need mana. At least that's what I will do. And Lance of Pursuit gives you 200 mana, by the way, and also they have increased the damage. So in terms of if you need if you require mana, then you can always choose Lance of Pursuit over Arcane Ring. But if you don't have anything and you only have this, then you can maybe take this. Whisper of the Dead, Spell Lamp got decreased, Day HP regen bonus got decreased, slow duration increased. This is good, this is decent. Paladin Sword greater healing amplification decreased from 14 to 12. So Paladin Sword has a passive where it amplifies the healing lifesteal, spell lifesteal, and the regeneration also. So that got nerfed a bit. Armor bonus reduced from 7 to 6, no one cares. Health bonus decreased. Health regen decreased. Small nerf. So I think when it comes to tier 4, no, it won't matter that 25 health. So it's fine, I guess. Strength bonus decreased from 16 to 14. Okay. The small nerfs, I guess. Rattle Cage 12 to 10, still pickable, very good item. Stormcrafter Bottle Lightning Strike interval increase from 3 to 3.65 seconds. I don't know how many of you took this Stormcrafter. I have never taken this in my entire games, like the last 3 to 4 patches. But they have nerfed it for no reason. Health regen bonus increase. Anti-mage reflected spells now have 20% spell amp. So I don't know. I stopped playing anti-mage once they nerfed that level 10 talent, you know, like where it gave you strength and now it doesn't give you strength. I think anti-mage felt like paper, so I didn't play anti-mage much. So I think they're trying to give some good buffs to the anti-mage. So this is good if like you can see the draft, and if there is some kind of spell that you can reflect, for example, Laguna Blade or some Lion or some shit, then you can probably take Mage Bane's Mirror, or else that other phase set is good. What is the other phase set? Mana Thirst. Arc Warden, no one cares. Axe, the biggest nerf that was needed, and it was given, and it is given. Let's go. Bonus now starts fading immediately after approaching an ally over the 5 seconds linger duration. I don't know what was the previous situation, but now I think, you know, you won't have that strength that one man army gives you based on the armor that you have. Radius increase from 600 to 700. Though they've increased the radius though, bonus strength can now also be broken. You can buy Silver Edge to stop some unstoppable axe or something, you know. Quota blood armor per kill has been like, you know, like they have buried the spell to the ground, but they have made this as a buff where, you know, if you use Culling Blade and get that quota blood, that will give you like 3x into the amount, which is good. But when you get the kills in lane and all, I don't think it will give you that much armor. And Berserker Call's bonus armor also got decreased from 14 to 12 in the early stages. So all this armor reduction thing will directly apply to one man army, because one man army is a phase set that will give you strength based on how much armor Axe has, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So you gain strength based on how much armor he's having. All these armor nerfs will significantly impact one man army. Bloodseeker max HP as heal increased from 1% to 1.5%. I am thinking of playing some Bloodseeker because of the Sanguine becoming innate ability. Sanguine is something that previously Thirst gave, where, you know, like if you kill creeps or heroes, you get some HP, you heal some HP. Now they have increased it further to 1.5 per level, and Blood Rage usually will self-damage Bloodseeker, so that is also got decreased. So, and this is the biggest buff I feel, you know, the Blood Rite from 120 to 115, though it's a 5 damage difference, right? So I'll show you guys, you know, the change in Bloodseeker over the patches. So if you go here, my bad, if you go here, just look at the Blood Rite, guys, you know, like I think around here Bloodseeker was very OP around these times, you know. So then they did justice to this hero, and they now dog shitted the blood rate to 120 to 90, you know. So when this was there, you know, 7.33, when you play Bloodseeker, you just have to hit the creep, like you have to hit the range creep like 2 times, and then you use your blood rate, it's an instant range creep secure, you know. It was so good actually. They made it 90, and personally I felt like I don't want to play this after I saw this. So, and they slowly started increasing it, you know, from 90 to 110 they made. Now it's back to 115, so just the OG kind of blood right. So 100% Bloodseeker is gonna come into your pubs, guys. But I'm thinking about going Radiance, because, you know, back in the times when there was a team called Newbie, you know, like Liquid Era, Newbie, all these guys, I still remember they going for Radiance and Manta style, and right now Radiance is very good. So I don't know, I'll try it out in my pubs and I'll let you guys know how it feels to go Radiance on Bloodseeker now. But yeah, OG Bloodseeker was going Radiance Manta style, so I want to check it out. Centaur, I think people were skipping Boots of Speed and they were straight away going for Triple Bracer. Did some justice, I guess. Strength to movement speed has got decreased significantly, so I think maybe they're suggesting to go Boots of Speed. Still, I don't know, people will not go Boots of Speed, I guess. They'll just go Triple Bracer, Blade Mail, and destroy some lanes. For that, they have reduced the max health also. Still small nerf only. I mean, Centaur will get HP max health every 120 seconds, like 35 max health. So previously it was 40. I mean, in the long run it will impact, but I think it's still fine. Agrim Shard bonus strength decreased. Okay. Some small nerfs, like overpowered Centaur is now balanced, what I will say. I won't say it got dumpstered or something. CK Phantasm damage taken increased. I mean, solutions are usually paper, unless you take that Phantasmagoria. Since if you don't take Phantasmagoria, your illusions will, you know, like they'll go poof. Now they've made it even more poof. 325 to 350 is a good damage for the illusions. So illusions will take so much damage. And the main part of CK is the lifesteal part, and they have further decreased it 5%. So this will hit CK a bit. Clockwork. I think the other facet is good. So hookup is not something you're gonna go. You will always take expanded armature only. Only then you'll have a bigger radius and you can play pinball with Clockwork second skill. Dark Willow max damage increase from 25 to 30%. Additional Brambles duration decrease from 7.5 to 6. This is good nerf actually, but this they have buffed. So are they indicating that Carry Willow is gonna come back to your pubs? I mean, I saw Yataro playing Dark Willow, so I'm not sure. Maybe someone will cook up a Carry Dark Willow. But this still is good, Thorny Thicket, because this has a radius, this facet, you know. So Dark Willow deals more damage nearby heroes. So when you press Alt while in Shadow Realm, emits a 600 radius aura that increases damage and shield deals to enemies. So the 600 radius is actually very small, so you have to be very near to the enemy to do that. So people will possibly take Thorny Ticket unless you're going for some Aghanim Scepter Dark Willow. Then you can take this. Dragon Knight, it was a much needed nerf. So what they have done, the Corrosive Dragon, they have reduced the bonus. Breath effect bonus they have reduced, and also for Frost Dragon also they have decreased. And Dragon's Blood health region also got gutted. Damage also got decreased. So yeah, it's a good nerf to Dragon Knight. And Bro Ranger fixed multi-shot being cancelled by Shardcast. I have no clue. It happened. Now they have fixed it, I guess. And chance has been increased. So this is a good window for Draw Ranger to farm. But I think Draw Ranger stopped coming into your pubs because of this Dragonlance, not able to be disassembled. My bad. If you go to Dragonlance, you can see that 7.36 can no longer be disassembled. So this is a huge nerf because Draw Ranger likes to disassemble it and make it into Scepter. So that they completely stopped. So I think that's why you are not seeing much Draw Ranger. But still people can work without going Scepter. And I think this will amplify the farm speed of Draw Ranger once he reaches level 6. Faceless Void, now it pierces debuff immunity. People are buying BKB and they were escaping. So now they have also stopped that. So still if you press BKB, you will not be able to move inside time. I mean, you will move very slowly. Distortion Field, and they have increased the projectile slow as well. So if there is some position for right clicker or something, he will have a hard time to kill you, because you will be able to see the projectile coming towards you, and you can time walk into them and you will receive no damage if it's a very critical damage or something. Invoker, this 10 to 15 to 25 is a good buff actually. Maybe you can try some Exort Invoker or something and deny a lot of creeps, and I don't know, some BZM fit or something, I don't know. IO, no one cares. Jakiro cooldown decrease from 16 to 13. It's significant. But I think you can either take Liquid Frost or Liquid Fire. So maybe you can start taking Liquid Fire as Jakiro. Juggernaut strength gain decreased and mana cost increased. I mean, from 100 to 105, just 5 mana. So it's not that significant, I guess. But it was always 100. Now it's 105, 110, 115, 120. So that's small enough, I guess. Still nerfs enough. I mean, Juggernaut still relies on mana. So fine. Damage to barrier and decrease further. They have Gutting Legion Commander and Aghanim Shard radius bonus in duel. Okay, I never knew that it gave you bonus range for the overruling odds to be casted. So that they have reduced a bit. And this won't reduce your cooldown. So people were they were rushing Blink, Blade Mails, Aghanim Scepter, and they were dueling non-stop. So now the cooldown won't be reduced by Aghanim Scepter. So that's kind of enough. I mean, they're trying to bring back the OG Legion Commander, who didn't had all these buffs. AoE per intelligence decreased, no one cares. Lifestealer duration increased. They're suggesting don't take Corpse Eater, take Unfettered. Bonus damage per wolf decreased, but bonus damage per wolf is now a base damage increase. So Lycan's third skill, Feral Impulse, will increase your damage based on the base damage. So now the Spirit Wolf will give you base damage increase. So your Feral Impulse will give you more damage. Marcy, they have slightly increased the lifesteal from Sidekick. And they have did some good justice to the rebound and dispose, where damage has been increased, and rebound impact damage is also increased. Maybe you can see some Marcy supports. No HP regen per increased. Okay, so Dauntless is something where Mars, if he's alone with if he has more enemies, like 4 enemies are surrounding him or something, he'll get more HP regen. Monkey King, my boy, let's go. So health threshold decreased from 100 to 90%. So if you don't know what is Simian Stride is where Monkey King can use tree dance freely. Note this point, it's not Primal Spring, it's tree dance. So tree dance is where you jump from trees to trees. When you take Simian Stride, and if you're full HP, you can jump from tree to tree without any cooldown. But now they have reduced that HP threshold. So previously it was you have to be full HP, even if a small 1 HP or something gets reduced, you can't use the Simian Stride. Now they have did justice and they made it 90%. It's really good. And if you don't know Boundless Strike, Monkey King Shard will do Primal Spring at the end, half the damage of Primal Spring. I don't know how much damage, but it will do some damage to at the end of the Boundless Strike, where when you buy Shard for Monkey King, so that they have did something. Aghanim Shard now applies the bonus damage and slows all enemy Affected by Boundless Strike even if Monkey King did not sleep. So this is good buff actually. So previously this Aghanim Shard will only do damage. That will only do that Primal Spring damage only at the end of the staff. Now on the path itself, anyone who is standing will receive that slow and damage. It's really good. Level 20 talent, Primal Spring max damage. Level 10 max primal damage increase from 75 to 100. What? That is good. Let's see. Usually people will take that plus 0.3 seconds Boundless Strike stun duration, but you can take the 100 Primal Spring damage. Oh, wow. So you are doing a whopping 480 damage at Primal Spring, guys. I mean, what's the creep HP? Can I clear a single creep wave using Primal Spring with the level 10 talent is what we have to see. Let's see if we are able to clear the creep wave. No creeps. Oh, beautiful, beautiful stuff, man. Yeah, my boy Monkey King is getting some good buffs. And instead of taking Boundless Strike, you can take this one also. And you can skip Battle Fury and you can further amplify your Gleipnir farming speed, I guess. I mean, to get the Gleipnir, you know, you can farm faster. Morphling, Flow, no one cares about Flow. Adaptive Strike, stun duration, no one cares. Level 20, waveform attack damage increase from 50 to 75. Though it has been put 50 to 75, if you go and see here, it's still showing as 50 only. So that is something Valve has to work on, I guess. But if you go to here, and if you check here, it has mentioned attack damage percentage can be increased to 125, I guess. 50, already you get 50% because of the innate ability, where Morphling will get 50% of the stat growth when he's at half level instead of the full level. And also he receives bonus stats when he uses his attributes. So usually people, like when you skill all attributes, you only get +2, but Morphling gets +4. So I'm confused, like only Ebb will give you that or what? Like, okay, which one will give you the 50% attack? Oh, okay, it's separate buff for waveform. Okay, mana cost decreased and now attacks all. Yeah, okay, good. So one thing that I wanted to see when it comes to Morphling is the itemization or the skill build. You know, I think now you have to stop going for Kanda maybe, because second skill and Shard won't give you bonus damage anymore, bonus agility anymore. So you likely have to think of a skill build where you can max waveform. Let's say I'm level 10, so ideally I should just go for 1 point in this. Then I need to take 2 points in this so that I can harass the offlane. Then I have to max my waveform. Then I can maybe take some 2 to 3 points here max. Then you can start taking attributes maybe, because it gives you 4 attributes. Right now you see it's 50 to 59. But when I click the attributes, it's going from 50 to 56. So 4 attribute gain you get, which is really good, But yeah, you have to skip Kanda and maybe go for some Manta style Skadi, Butterfly, BKB Daedalus or something. Some kind of OG Morphling stuff. Phantom Lancer, I don't know why they nerfed the hero. I mean, the hero was doing nothing to anyone, but I don't know, still got nerfed. And your boy support Pudge is coming to stomp your pubs, guys. Everyone's going to take Flayer's Cook and they're going to hook the fuck out of you. Make sure you add Pudge in your ban list or try to play the hero and learn the hero, I guess. The key is some good buffs to the agility of the tricksters of trade. But still you can try Battle Fury, Aghanim Stateless, the old school Ricky, and see how it works for you. Rubik, stolen mana cost reduction increased. Okay, so they're buffing Rubik more, which is nice. Sand King has actually got guttered into the Oblivion, you know, like Dust Devil will give you very small radius now. Previously it was like up to 650, it gave you at level 4. Now it's only 450. And when you use Burrow Strike, the Dust Devil will quickly form the Sandstorm around Sand King, but now it won't do that. And also if you leave the Sandstorm, you will like, if you leave the Sandstorm, the Scepter will not proc any stuns or something, so that is also good. But they have increased the radius to Sandstorm, which is the OG Sand King spell. Will still people pick Sand King and go for this Dust Devil? It's very clueless, but we'll see. Shadow Fiend hero redirection duration increase from 70 to 60 to 70. So if there are 2 enemy heroes of Shadow Fiend who are standing with each other, and Shadow Fiend kills one guy, the other guy will get feared, and like feared as in, you know, he will get he will receive -2 armor debuff, and this debuff will be lasting for 60 seconds. And the main condition is the hero should be near Shadow Fiend. It's not like permanently he lost -2 armor for 60 seconds. It's just that when he's near Shadow Fiend, he'll be receiving that extra -2 armor reduction, including the presence of the Dark Lord. Shaman got guttered. Base strength decreased from 20 to 30. No longer provides bonus movement speed. Very good, very good. I was tired of playing against this hero because, you know, literally unkillable. So good thing they did some justice to this hero, which is good. Clark, my boy. I don't know, guys. All the heroes that I love to play have getting some good buffs. So Linger search radius decreased from 1200 to 1000. So if you guys don't know, 7.36 introduced the concept where Slark can get this ultimate passive, right? Where he can spot wards and heal behind trees and all that good stuff. He can do it at level 1 itself because Barracuda became innate ability now. So also they have increased the health regen that you get from Barracuda. One thing that I want to try out is the other phase, Dark Reef Renegade. So Dark Reef Renegade I want to try because let's say, you know, like you are walking into enemy jungle and you get spotted by an enemy absorb ward. So it'll take at least 2 seconds for the ultimate to end, you know, so you can quickly move and escape. So up to you guys, like if you want to take Leeching Leash or Dark Reef Renegade. Spectre, they have increased the desolate damage that is done by when you take this phase set. So 4 seconds will enable you to use your desolate damage on creeps as well as heroes. Like previously there was a condition where the creep should be alone or the enemy should be alone to do desolate damage. Now they have made sure that you can do 60% of your desolate damage to creeps when there are enemies nearby, when there are allies nearby. So it's really good. Spirit Breaker now applies knockback effect instead of force movement. I think force movement indicates to force staff, but I don't know. When I tried testing it out and Spirit Breaker was still able to, you know, like after you use its ultimate, it was still able to force staff people and stun them out of the game. So still, I don't know. Maybe it's something related to patch mistake or something. Storm Spirit got nerfed. Sven got good decent buff. I won't say good buff. Techies got back some extra 50 range, so that will make the hero more irritating in the position 4 role. Templar Assassin got nerfed a bit, I guess. Let's say, I say Templar Assassin unplayable. No, they just made the overpowered hero balanced. Terrorblade is something that I want to try because they have completely reduced the mana cost for the hero to 0, and also you can like whenever you are low HP, Terrorblade illusions won't take much HP from you. So if you don't know, if you take the soul fragment and if you press your second skill, Terrorblade will lose some HP based on his current HP at the moment. So if he's like full HP and if he's a second skill, he will be like he'll be receiving self damage. But if he's at low HP or something, he can use the second skill without like receiving much damage. Only drawback to people not playing Terrorblade is the Dark Unity, where if the illusions are 1200 units away from Terrorblade, then they will receive a 50% damage penalty. But if they're nearby, they get 125 bonus % damage. So Terrorblade is good when you're going to siege your tower with enemies because illusions will be near you and you can use it to push the buildings very faster. But I think the concept of split pushing with Terrorblade is slowly falling away. That's why they are doing this damage penalty. So I need to think of a way where, you know, where we can farm, like if the main hero is farming there, the illusion should also be farming the nearby camp or something. It should not be away from 1200 radius. Tinker, yesterday I got tinkered by some, you know, like some shard into Arcane Blink and I couldn't play Dota. Tiny bonus movement speed reduced, which will hurt the hero a lot because the hero is already slow when it comes to attack speed and movement speed. Now they have further cutted it down, slightly we made it into actual rock. I think Tiny is turning into a mountain or something where it becomes unmovable or something, you know. And bonus building damage decreased, no one cares. I mean, all these nerfs will significantly impact Tiny getting picked as first pick, but you can still pick it as second pick or third pick, but first base pick Tiny, very questionable. And they have increased the battle trance duration for Troll Warlord when he takes a level 20 talent, so that is good. Tusk has got a good buff, guys, so try to play some Tusk as position 5, position 4 because the attack speed slow from the Bitter Chill, where people around Tusk, they will receive attack speed slow. That got increased a little bit more, and again shard damage, no one cares, I guess, but the cooldown of Walrus Punch has decreased very much, so that is good. So try out Tusk in your pubs, guys. Sarsa, small cooldown decrease, no one cares. Venomancer is something that, you know, people are going to look out for because they have made sure that don't take Patient Zero, take the Plague Carrier, because Plague Carrier gives you 3 charges of Venomancer wards now. So I don't know, there is a possibility for mid lane Venomancer to happen where, you know, people will be taking the max wards and they'll be holding the mid lane and they'll be harassing and punishing. So I think some Thompson or someone will make this hero work, I guess. But I don't think Thompson is a Venomancer player. But still, I'm saying, you know, some kind of meta creating mid laner will definitely create this Venomancer meta. Noxious Plague got nerfed a bit. So they're just suggesting leave the Patient Zero and go for Plague Carrier is what they're telling. Visage gold bonus got decreased and attack range has increased, which is really good. 350 is really good. White Spirit got nerfed for no reason. I didn't see any White Spirit in my games. Duration got decreased, which is a good nerf. Winter Wyvern bonus attack range decreased. Okay, Winter Wyvern also got nerfed a bit. Witch Doctor is really a sad boy because you need all the three or at least two of them. But since you can't take all the three, you have to either go for this one and sacrifice your healing or something, and you have to use the cast to do damage, or you take the Voodoo Restoration where you will heal yourself and you'll do damage to enemy. You won't heal your enemy, so that is bad. Cleft Death is something, it's a free Aghanim Scepter, but you will still lose these two, it's just bad. Wraith King bonus attack speed in Wraith form decreased from 75 to 30 in the early stages, which is really good. It's a good nerf, but still, hero is very playable because the cooldown for Mortal Strike has been just decreased for 0.5. And Aghanim Shard bonus damage also got decreased from 150 to 50%, but this is also in Wraith form actually, if I'm not wrong. And the cooldown is not frozen while Wraith King is in Wraith form, so if you think that if you are level 6 and if you still haven't taken a reincarnation point, and if you turn into Wraith form and then at the end if you click reincarnation you can respawn back, that is not what they are telling here. For example, if there is only 10 seconds cooldown left for reincarnation and Wraith King is 5 seconds away and then he dies and is in Wraith form, while he's in the Wraith form the cooldown will be ticking, and if he gets that ultimate within time before his Wraith form ends, then he'll again respawn. So now they have frozen it, making sure that doesn't happen. Zeus got absolutely gutted, destroyed, humbled very easily because they have nerfed the hero so badly. Now scales with Thunder God's Wrath. I mean, static field is something where you will be doing HP based damage where when you are using right click or abilities. So people are thinking of going even Zeus position 4 because of this, but now they have nerfed it a bit. And now also scales with Thunder God's Wrath, so it will be very hard for Zeus support to farm. But support, like carry still can play, but support very questionable. Arc Lightning cast range decreased from 800 to 850 to 800. Okay, no longer deals bonus damage creeps, and cooldown increased from 120 to 130, and no longer applied by illusions. This is very important because people are going Hurricane Pike Manta style, so now they have gutted that hero. I mean, they're bringing back the meta heroes or the whatever heroes to the OG patch, so really kudos to Valve that they didn't do much of too huge change or something, but this is a letter patch that everyone needed and they gave it. So thanks a lot Valve for doing this. And with this we come to the end of the video, guys. If you do like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys in another video. This is Seed signing out. Peace out, guys.